welcome everyone. As you saw in the title and as you saw in the thumbnail for this live video, we're going to be checking out the EarFun Free Pro 3. So that's what's going on today. Going to be doing a live review for you guys here live. So yeah, but first and foremost, just want to say welcome to everybody who's joining me here live for this live review. Thank you to everybody who showed up. Thank you to everybody who showed up early. Thought I was going to burp there. Hold on now. Slow down, slow down. But yeah, just want to give a quick shout out to everybody who's coming in. Obviously, my channel members, all the family that's coming through super early. I saw By Burner come in early. I saw Sean Sanderson come in early. Wade C came in early. My guy Tech King Mike, what up? Hashtag salute to you. My guy Desmond, what's up, man? Bradley Larcher, holla at your boy. Evan, what's up, man? Good to see you guys. Appreciate you guys coming in. Scott Morris, what's up? I see Mary, I see Sean. What's going on, you guys? Got Lamiko in the house. 504, what up, man? DZMJ, what up? What's going on, you guys? So I see Jojo the Techie, Aldrich, what's up, man? Billy, Carlos D, good to see everybody. So just to give you all a heads up, this is going to be a live review. So if you've been here before for these, I'm not going to be addressing the chat or answering any of your questions while I'm doing the live review. So I'm going to need you guys to give me a few minutes time, just a little bit of patience, and then let me go through the live review. And that way this can be watchable for people who watch us on a replay. This section right here that you're watching right now, all of this is going to be cut out of it. Just giving you guys that heads up. But yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing today. But after we're done with that, then we're going to get into the live Q&A stuff. So that's how we're going to roll today. But really happy to see everybody here, man. So if you're in the chat and you see people asking questions or the people who inevitably show up late, feel free to let them know, hey, he's doing a live review, but he's going to answer your questions a little bit. Any super chats that come in while I'm doing this live, I'm not going to stop the live review to read off your super chat. That's going to have to happen after the stream. Just giving you guys that heads up right now. Good Lord. I don't know why I got a sudden magical tickle in my throat right before I have to do this. Hilarious. All right. But yeah, man. So here we go. So let's see how this all plays out. But that's where we're rolling. So no more wasting time. Appreciate everybody coming through. But yeah, we're going to get the live review started here. So that's how we're going to roll. And as always, just so you know, as you guys saw in the very beginning, a portion of this live review is going to be sponsored by Spinfit and their new Omni ear tips. So we're going to be talking about these later on in this live video. So definitely going to be talking about those. Looking forward to that. So yeah, that's where we're going to get started, man. But I appreciate you guys coming through. So let's go ahead and get this going here. A portion of this video is brought to you by Spinfit and their new Omni ear tips, but more details on that later in this video. So the EarFun Free Pro 3 are EarFun's latest earbuds, boasting a ton of features, including Snapdragon sound. And I managed to get my hands on them a little bit early. I saw them pop up on Amazon, so I went ahead and ordered them. So no, EarFun did not send me these early as like an early review sample. I paid for these with my own money for this review, but there's a lot to talk about with these earbuds, so let's go ahead and jump straight in. So first things first, let me go ahead and grab them. We'll pull them out here real quick. And so let's get started. So here they are, so you can see them kind of in all their full glory as soon as my camera decides that it wants to go into actual focus here. So first off, let's start with some of the Bluetooth specs here. So Bluetooth 5.3 is on board. For codecs, we've got AAC, SBC, and aptX adaptive. I did also notice that they do say LC3 compatibility, but not a lot of devices support that, but supposedly this chipset does. So these are boasting one of the latest Qualcomm chipsets, so pretty awesome stuff here. They're going to give you better connection. They're going to give you better efficiency with batteries. So overall, a very advanced set of earbuds. Now, the EarFun Free Pro 3, they are fully compatible with both iOS and Android devices. Now, unfortunately, iOS doesn't support aptX or aptX adaptive. So this feature is going to be for Android users at this time, at least those that are, their Android devices actually support aptX. Now, when it comes to Bluetooth range, I managed to get just about 36 feet or just under 11 meters. And obviously that's going to vary depending on how many walls or obstructions you put in between the device that the earbuds are connected to and the earbuds themselves. Now, when it comes to single usage mode, and when I'm talking about single usage mode is basically when you take one out, you're using just by itself and you leave the other one charging in the case. It works exceptionally well. So there's no problems with that whatsoever. So if you're one of those people that have to work with just one earbud in, they're going to have you covered. In addition to this, you still maintain the ability to use both active noise cancellation and transparency mode with just one earbud in use. So at least for myself personally, whenever I just have one earbud in, I do like to have ambient mode or transparency mode turned on so I can still hear what's going on, but I can listen to like my podcast or whatever it is that I'm listening to while I'm on the move. Now, the EarFun Free Pro 3, they also feature multiple multi-point connectivity for up to 2 devices. So far, the multi-point has worked very well with all my devices. I've connected them up to my Pixel Fold, my Zenfone 9, my iPad Pro, and my iPhone 15 Pro Max. No issues whatsoever with that multi-point connectivity. So now, let's move over to watching video and mobile gaming. So the EarFun Free Pro 3 have minimal latency when you're watching videos. And it doesn't matter if it's like Netflix, Disney Plus, YouTube, no problems whatsoever with that stuff. Now, when it comes to mobile gaming, the EarFun Free Pro 3, they do feature a low latency gaming mode. So it doesn't completely eliminate lag from like shooting games and stuff like that, but it's enough to make shooting games like COD Mobile or Call of Duty Mobile, it makes it playable for casuals like me. But if you're a real stickler for for latency with your games, then you're probably still going to want to stick to either some wired earbuds or some dedicated gaming earbuds. But these still do a good job for casual gamers like myself, so no problems there. So let's move over to one of the other more important things that people always ask me about when it comes to any set of earbuds is whether or not they are comfortable. So let's break down how that works. So looking at these one more time, let me go ahead and pull them out of the case so you can get an idea. These things are very, very small. Similar to what you got with the EarFun Free Pro 1, the EarFun Free Pro 2, these maintain the same overall shape and size. At first, I thought that these were actually bigger, but I think it's just my eyes deceiving me based on the color scheme of these versus the EarFun Free Pro 2. They're essentially still the same size as far as earbuds go. So they're still maintaining that classic design that we were accustomed to with the EarFun Free Pro 2. They are very light and super comfortable for my large ears. I haven't experienced any sort of ear fatigue or discomfort in my testing. So let me do this. I'm going to take a second. I'm going to put them in my ears so you can see what they look like in my ears. So just bear with me here. So we're going to do this. Here we go. Pop them in just like that. We get the mic out of the way. There you go. So you can see super tiny still, very discreet earbuds. Take them out. All right, headphones back on. And this is basically just to satisfy the people who say, oh, I never saw them in your ears. Well, now you saw them in my ears. So there we go. We got that out of the way. Now, when it comes to grip, right? So are these going to be good for workouts? Are they going to be good for sports or anything of that nature? So grip is good, but it will depend on proper tip and ear hook choice. So when I'm talking about the tips, obviously I'm going to talk about these guys right here. I've got a set of the Spinfit Omnis on here, but also the ear hooks. And they do have both in the box, so you can change these around. And I cannot stress enough how much you need to go ahead and take the time to try out the different ear tips, try out the different ear hooks to make sure that you're getting a proper fit. It's incredibly crucial, not only for sound quality, but for your ability to wear these comfortably for long periods of time. So the included silicone tips, they did include a bunch. They're actually pretty good. They're soft and they actually seal up pretty well. So here's the actual ear tips that were included in this package. Let's see if it'll actually focus on these. Good Lord. Let's see. There we go. All right. So here's what you get. So they actually include seven different, yeah, 7 total. So you get 6 in silicone and you actually get these 2 in memory foam as well. So if that's your jam, they do include a set of memory foams in the box. So overall, very, very good. And you definitely want to try all of these out. But if you really want to block out as much noise as possible, you're going to want to go with those memory foams. Now, for me personally, as you guys know, I roll with Spinfit tips. These are the tips that I personally prefer because they give me superior seal and ultimate comfort, at least for my own ears. So if you want to upgrade your tips, I left a link for these in the video description, so make sure you check them out. They fit the they fit the earbuds perfectly. They fit inside the charging case perfectly. There's no problems there. As you can see, they're charging up and the case closes, no problem whatsoever. So superior seal. They also use medical grade silicone, so no issues with itchiness or allergic reactions. So no problems there. But so far, the EarFun Free Pro 3 have performed admirably on my walks, and I haven't had any sort of like slippage or any need to like readjust them while I'm, doing my walks and any of the activities that I'm doing around the house. So far, so good. Then lastly, they also feature an IPX5 rating for sweat and splash resistance, but no swimming, no whitewater rafting or scuba diving with these. But, you'll be okay if like the neighborhood kids smack you in the face with a water balloon. Like you'll be all right. They'll survive. They'll survive that kind of thing. So now let's move over to sleep, which is something that's super, super important. I get asked about this all the freaking time. So are the EarFun Free Pro 3 going to be a good option for sleep? In my opinion, they absolutely will be. Let's see if I can get them to focus. There we go. Good Lord. So yeah, in my opinion, they definitely will be. For my ears, they perform very well for both back sleep and for side sleep. So they're actually quite small. I have large ears, but obviously user experience will vary because it's going to depend on your ear shape and your ear size. So just to be very, very, very clear. So yeah, so now we move on from there. Now let's talk about controls. So as far as the EarFun Free Pro 3, they are featuring fully customizable touch controls. And these feature they feature single touch, double touch, triple touch, and long press. And all 4 of these commands can be customized or shut off via the EarFun app. You also have the ability to customize the controls based on left or right sides individually. Now, these are the type of control options that need to become standard for true wireless earbuds at all price points, especially the big name earbuds that have subpar app support when it comes to their control customization. I'm looking at you, Sony. Looking at you. But yeah, so just wanted to keep that 100%. So now let's move over to app support because as I mentioned, the EarFun Free Pro 3, they do have app support. So let me go ahead and this is my Asus, my trusty Asus Zenfone 9. So let's go ahead and pair these up and let's jump into the EarFun app. So as you'll see here, they should be pairing up here fairly quickly. Let's make sure. It should be coming up though, because they do have multi-points and sometimes they try to connect to like other devices. So let's make sure that these are actually going to, I left the Bluetooth off. Why would I do that? That doesn't make any sense. What's wrong with me? What am I doing? All right, here we go. Let's see here. So settings, connected. Why? I don't know why I left that Bluetooth off. There we go. So EarFun Free Pro 3, these are connected. Perfect. And we've got HD audio, Qualcomm aptX adaptive. So normally when they pair up, you'll see the Snapdragon Sound logo come up across the screen. So let's go into the EarFun app. So here we have the EarFun Free Pro 3. Now this app is available for both iOS and Android devices. You can find them in both stores. Now you open up the app, obviously you're going to see the battery life for both the earbuds and the charging case. Now below this, you're going to have your controls for noise. So you got normal, that's everything off. You've got your ambient sound that lets noise in, and then you got your active noise cancellation. Below that, you've got your game mode. So you can toggle that on, toggle that off for when you're gaming. You got your EarFun EQ. So if you want to EQ these, they do have the default EarFun Classic sound. If you want to use one of the presets, they do have 10 different presets if you want to roll with that. Or if you want to use the custom EQ, which is what I did here, I made my own EQ. So you can pause it here if you decide you want to check out my own EQ and try it out for yourself. I give them a bump in the mid-range just to bring out some more vocal clarity. That's how I decided to roll. But that's what the EQ looks like with these guys. Below this, you have your customized controls. This is what I was mentioning before. So you can do left or right side. You can fully reset them if you change it. You can disable all the controls if you want. And you can go in here and make all of those adjustments. And these are extensive adjustments per side. You can individualize the whole thing. Now, backing out of here. Now, let's go in here. So now we go into the gear. And this is where you can see your firmware updates, if there's any, how to wear, product tutorial, FAQ, mode switching. So if you want to, have your noise cancellation, your wind noise cancellation, ambient sound or normal, back out of there, EarFun EQ once again, Bluetooth audio quality. So if you want to have your aptX turned on, or if you want to have a stable connection, you can go either way. Entirely up to you. Gaming mode, customized controls, dual device connection. This is going to be your multi-point control. So you have the options there to check out your multi-point stuff. Call microphone settings, voice wizard, find headphones, factory reset. So you have all of those settings right there. Now, to be clear, you don't need to download the EarFun app if you don't want to. So the only reason that I would say you should do it is so that you could take full control over these earbuds. So that's it, but you don't have to use it. They're fully functional right out of the box. You don't have to mess with it if you don't want to. But if you want to take full control over them and really maximize your experience and the customizability built into these earbuds, you definitely want to use this app. Just throwing that out there. All right, so let's move on to some of the actual performance of the EarFun Free Pro 3. So let me get this stuff out of the way real quick here. All right, there we go. All right, so that's there. Now let's put the earbuds back in their case. Got that there. All right. All right, so let's get into it. So first, let's talk about the battery life. So battery life on the EarFun Free Pro 3. EarFun's claiming up to 7.5 hours, noise cancellation turned off, and 33 hours with the case as a total time. So in my own testing, I managed to get 5 hours and 23 minutes with noise cancellation turned on, and 7 hours and 9 minutes with noise cancellation turned off. So this is using the aptX codec and tested at 75% volume with my Asus Zenfone 9 using mixed audio, so video, music, stuff like that. Overall, in my personal opinion, this is excellent battery life for earbuds that are this small. And you could probably squeeze out more battery life by not using aptX, like switching over to AAC, and obviously not turning on your active noise cancellation, ambient mode, or gaming modes. So you could probably pull out way more than 7 hours with these guys, assuming you're not going to use any of those advanced features. Now, as far as charging the case itself, they do charge via USB Type-C right here. They also feature wireless charging, so you do get both options. Now, the earbuds themselves, they can be recharged fully from zero in 90 minutes, but they do feature fast charging, so if you do run the earbuds down, you can drop them in the case for 10 minutes, and that'll give you an additional 2 hours worth of playback time. So overall, battery life on these guys is seriously good for this price point. So now let's talk about active noise cancellation. So moving on and over to ANC. So the EarFun Free Pro 3, the ANC on these works well in my testing. They are featuring EarFun's Quiet Smart 2.0 hybrid active noise cancellation technology that is claiming to reduce noise by up to 43 decibels. In my testing, it worked well against steady low and mid frequency noise, but it struggles a little bit with human voices and crowds. However, if you use the included memory foam tips, the improved passive noise isolation greatly improves the overall noise canceling performance. There's also a wind noise reduction option, as I showed in the app walkthrough, and it works well against wind noise, but it's at the expense of overall ANC strength, so keep that in mind. Now, lastly, there's also a little bit of EQ shift happening when you activate noise cancellation. So what I mean by EQ shift is that the sound quality changes a little bit when you go from listening to them in normal mode to active noise cancellation mode. So basically what it's doing is it's adding in a little bit more bass in the lower mids. Nothing horrible by any means, but it's noticeable enough for me to bring it up here to you in this review. But overall, ANC performance is actually surprisingly good for earbuds that are this small and at this price point. So let's move over to the ambient sound. So ambient mode is basically where you're activating the mic so you can hear your surroundings. Now, this is acceptable transparency performance here. Not the best, not the worst. It does a decent job of bringing in voices and surrounding noise to help you maintain situational awareness. Now, if you've lived in rough neighborhoods, you want to maintain some situational awareness. If you've never been run up on in your life, I can understand why that's not a thing. I've experienced that multiple times, so I like to maintain some situational awareness. That's just how I roll, just to make that clear. So there's still a little bit of stuffiness in that sound of the ambient mode, but overall it still gets the job done. As I said before, it's not the best and not the worst. I would say it's probably about middle of the pack as far as budget earbuds go. But yeah, so now let's move over to sound. But first, let's start with volume. So in my testing, the EarFun Free Pro 3, they managed to pull in 117.3 decibels of peak volume. So that is dummy loud. Like anything above 115 decibels is already crazy loud. It's more than loud enough for me. So comfortable listening for me, 50 to 65%. At most. If I really wanted to get jazzy with it, I might go up to like 75%, but beyond that, I'm not going any louder. So it's already enough for me. If you're a volume junkie or hard of hearing, I think these are still going to have you covered. But if you still need more volume than that, like let's say you actually are somebody who's hard of hearing, like you actually have some hearing damage, then at that point, you're probably going to want to stick to like wired IEMs, because with those, you can amplify them and get more volume out of them. So if that's how you have to go, that might be the route for you. So let's move over to sound quality. Now, EarFun, they have definitely been stepping up their game as far as tuning goes with each earbud release for the past few years, and these are no exception. You get that rich, full sound that EarFun has become known for, not to mention the ability to apply any of the included 10 presets or even using your own custom EQ. So as far, I did show you guys my custom EQ that I had in there. It's mostly a bump in the mid-range because I wanted to add some additional vocal clarity. Now, in addition to this, these are featuring aptX adaptive, and they do have Snapdragon sound, so you are getting exceptional clarity and fullness with the audio, assuming that you are using good source audio. If you're just listening to songs on like Spotify, you're probably not going to notice a difference. But if you are using stuff like Tidal, Apple Music Lossless, or Qobuz that's using, 2492 or 2448 FLAC files, stuff like that, you are going to notice a difference in how rich and clear the music is going to sound. But let's break down the sound quality here. So first up, let's start with that bass. So that's where we're going to get started here. Let's start on the low end. If this thing's willing to focus, look at this. It's just stuck on autofocus. There we go. Good Lord. All right, so let's start with the bass. So deep thumping sub bass extension. Now this is bass that you can feel in your neck and chest with the right songs. They deliver a satisfying punch without sounding muddy. And if you need more bass, you can add more bass in the app. That bass boost preset is stupid bass. Like I was just like, bro, seriously, let me remove this preset. Like it's not usable for me personally, but if you need that much bass, they've got you covered. So the EarFun Free Pro 3 are 100% bass head certified. So shout out to my bass head crew. If you're looking for a new set of earbuds that can handle that thump, these are going to be the ones for you. So shout out to the bass head crew. But yeah, overall, very, very good when it comes to that. Now, one of the test tracks that I used here was Party Monster by The Weeknd for that heavy sub bass. The EarFun Free Pro 3 passed my bass test with flying colors. And just to make this clear, when I mention a song, it's not that I only tested with that one song and then moved on. That's just one of the songs that I used for testing. This is something that I got accused of in another video. Oh, you only test with one song. Like, that's not real testing. Bro, you serious right now? That's why I say one of the songs that I tested with is blank. Just wanted to make that clear. So let's move over to the mid-range. So mid-range with the EarFun Free Pro 3. So the mids are actually pretty laid back in the EarFun Classic EQ setting, the factory EQ. This is why I brought out the mids, or brought the mids forward with my own custom EQ. So once I did that, you get this warm and rich sound for both male and female vocals. And string and wind instruments have a more natural tone to them. So one of the test tracks that I used here was Weak for Your Love by The Sacred Souls. The combination of Alex on the drums and Sal on bass mixed with Josh's retro soul vocals have to be heard to be understood. Now, don't sleep on this like West Coast retro soul vibe. Like, you guys gotta check out this song. And all the songs that I'm mentioning in this video, I've left links to them in the video description as well. So let's move over to the treble. Now, treble is the biggest, was one of the biggest improvements here over some of the previous versions. Gotta get this thing to focus. Good Lord. Let's see if it'll do it. Maybe, no, maybe not. All right, I don't know what's going on with it, but now we're stuck on full blur. I don't know what happened there. But treble was definitely a big improvement over some of the previous versions. It's still bright, so it's not like overly bright where it's going to be sibilant or anything like that. There's no issues with that whatsoever here. I really didn't have to do much to the treble to get it to sound the way that I want it to sound. So no problems whatsoever. You still get really good instrument separation. You're still getting very good clarity in any of the music that you want to listen to with it, and that's even in its factory EQ setting. So for me, what really stood out was listening to violin and piano solos. They sounded absolutely beautiful with the EarFun Free Pro 3. Now, the test track that I used, or at least one of the test tracks that I used, was Mexicana Hermosa, sung by Natalie Lafourcade and Carlos Rivera. There is nothing that stirs my soul more than a male-female duet backed by a full mariachi. The voices, the strings, the horns, they all come together to deliver something absolutely magnificent. It's like a total buffet for your ears. So definitely something that you should check out. Even if you're not into this type of music, if you're testing some earbuds, at least have this in your playlist so you can hear these different sounds that I'm hearing. And like I said before, I left a link to all of this in the video description. So let's move into some constructive criticism here. And there isn't really much. There really isn't much here. So firstly, it's going to be that little bit of EQ shift going on when switching between ANC and normal modes. Is it a deal breaker? Absolutely not. This isn't the kind of EQ shift that we used to see back in like 2019, 2020. It's not like that. It's noticeable enough to where I'm sure if somebody measured these, you'd be able to see it on a graph, but it's nothing that's going to be like, oh my God, I need to send these back. This is absolutely horrible. It's nothing like that. So just needed to bring it to your attention. And then having a stronger ambient mode or even a slider for adjustability in the app, that'd be pretty dope. Like what Sony gives you or even what Edifier gives you with theirs, that would be pretty cool to see. Now, two questions that I know are going to come up is, firstly, Are these better than the EarFun Free Pro 2? In my opinion, these are better due to the improvements in sound quality over the previous version. It could be the tuning, it could be the addition of Snapdragon sound, or some combination in between. Either way, with both earbuds in their factory EQ, I could hear the difference in fullness and warmness in the sound. It was noticeable right out of the gate. Now, the second question would be, do the EarFun Free Pro 3 get the El Jefe stamp of approval? Absolutely. If you're wondering if you should get these, the answer is yes. Make sure you check Earfun's website since they usually run discounts at launch. Since they didn't include me in their launch plans, I have no idea what those discounts will look like, so don't ask. I'm just basing this on what I've seen them do for the past 4 years. So it's usually some sort of discounts right when they come out, so just keep an eye on their website. They usually have those deals posted, so just throwing that out there. So now let me get these comparisons going. So yeah, so let me clear a little bit of space here so we can talk about these comparisons real quick. So get this out of the way. All right, here we go. Let me get this brought over here. All right, right there. All right, now I'm just gonna readjust my camera so we can get that. And hopefully this thing will actually try to, focus. So let's bring the camera down. Now, this is what we call my hood rankings. I don't do live graphics, so we're just gonna do it with a piece of paper and a marker. That's how we roll here. That's just how we do it. Listen, don't focus on the negative. Focus on the positive. There's enough pessimism in this world, so let's keep things positive around here. So first, let's start with the active noise cancellation rankings. And for this comparison, we are going to be comparing them up against the Soundcore Liberty 4NC, the Edifier TWS1 Pro 2, the Soundpeats Mini Pro HS, and the Sony WF-C700N. So that's the rankings that we got for this particular comparison test. So yeah, you know what I'm talking about, 504. Come on, bro. So for this, let's drop the ranking. So active noise cancellation in the #1 spot, that's going to go to our friends over at Sony. In #2 is going to go to Soundcore. In #3, we've got Edifier. In #4, we've got EarFun. And #5, we've got Soundpeats. So the strength of the ANC is stronger on Sony's when compared to what EarFun and Soundcore are doing in this comparison. It's still a strong showing from all of the competitors either way, with none being left behind. And that's saying something considering that almost all of these right now are under $100. Even numbers 3, 4, and 5 were pretty much tied with each other, and I had a really hard time picking out any of these winners. So just wanted to make that clear. So even if you have #5 on this list, you're still not losing. So just wanted to make that very, very clear. So let's move over. Let me clear the board here. Now let's move over to the transparency ranking. So first, transparency mode, that's going to the Soundcore Liberty 4NC. Second place, we've got Sony. Third place, we've got Edifier. Fourth place, we've got EarFun. And fifth place, we've got Soundpeats. So this was a really, really tough test here. So all 5 of these offer excellent transparency modes in my opinion, but both Soundcore and Sony, they truly shine with the most natural mics of the bunch. Nearly a tie for first place, with Edifier coming in at a very, very close third, which was a true surprise. While both EarFun and Soundpeats offer good performance here as well, they still have some work to do to get to the level of the rest. Still an excellent showing by all, considering the sub $100 price point. But yeah, so let's move back there. Now we're going to drop into the volume rankings. So let's go into the volume rankings real quick. So I'm going to turn the page here because I have to do a separate page for these. Don't mind me, man. Listen, what did I say? Focus on the positive. Don't focus on the negative, all right? So let's go into the volume ranking here. So volume ranking, boom. All right, here we go, volume. So in first place, we've got Soundpeats at 119.3. Second place, we've got EarFun at 117.3, Soundcore at 117.1, Sony at 115.3, kind of a surprise there for me, and Edifier at 113.7. So look, basically anything above 115 is already stupidly loud. 113, it's still very loud. So don't think, oh my God, the Edifiers are quiet. This is relative. If something is quiet, they would have to be under 100 decibels to be considered quiet. And anything above 80 is technically considered loud. So once we're operating at this level, these are all dummy loud, technically speaking. But that's the sound rankings there, or sorry, that's the volume rankings. So we just wanted to make that very, very clear. But yeah, that's where they stack up against each other when it comes to volume in my measurements. So now, moving on. Last but not least, we've got the sound quality rankings. So let's bring that up here one more time. Get this thing out of the way. It's got me crooked over here. All right, here we go. Boom. There we go. All right. So sound quality rankings. Let's start it out. Number one, surprise, surprise. We've got EarFun in the number one spot right here. Number two for sound quality, we've got Edifier. Number three for sound quality, you've got Soundcore. Number four for sound quality, you've got Soundpeats. Number five for sound quality, you've got Sony. So this is what I like to call an upset. But you love to see it. I love to see things get shaken up like this. So the EarFun Free Pro 3, they take the win here for sound quality in my personal opinion. They only just barely edged out the Edifiers. And the main reason for this was the customizable EQ, which gave me the ability to fine tune the earphones to my own personal preference. Now the added clarity, the airiness, and the instrument separation really made the difference here. Even when I used a third-party EQ with the Edifiers, I couldn't create the fullness in the sound that I got with the earphones. So while all of the earbuds in this lineup offer either custom EQ or presets of some sort, the earphone sound was the one that stood out to me the most in back-to-back testing. The other outliers here were the Edifiers and the Soundpeats, with their exceptional balance right out of the box. But if you prefer thumping bass, then you're going to want to go with the Soundcore over the others. But number one is number one, and that is the EarFun Free Pro 3. So now let's go ahead and jump into some mic quality samples. I'm going to play all five of these back to back so you can see how they perform for yourself. All right, so here we have the microphone quality test for the EarFun Free Pro 3. So testing, 1, 2, 3. As you can see, I'm indoors in a semi-quiet room. So testing, 1, 2, 3. All right, so here we have the microphone quality test for the Edifier TWS1 Pro 2. So testing, 1, 2, 3. As you can see, once again, I'm indoors in a semi-quiet room. So testing, 1, 2, 3. All right, so here we have the microphone test for the Sony WF-C700N. So testing, 1, 2, 3. As you can see, once again, I'm indoors in a semi-quiet room. So testing, 1, 2, 3. All right, here we have the microphone quality test for the Soundcore Liberty 4NC. So testing, 1, 2, 3. As you can see, once again, I'm indoors in a semi-quiet room. So testing, 1, 2, 3. All right, and here we have the microphone test for the Soundpeats Mini Pro HS. So testing, 1, 2, 3. As you can see, once again, I'm indoors in a semi-quiet room. So testing, 1, 2, 3. And here we have the EarFun Free Pro 3 in a simulated crowd noise environment. So something like a busy bar, a crowded restaurant, or something along those lines. So testing, 1, 2, 3. All right, and here we have the Edifier TWS1 Pro 2 in a simulated crowd noise environment. So something like a busy bar, a crowded restaurant, or something along those lines. So testing, 1, 2, 3. And here we have the Sony WF-C700N in a simulated crowd noise environment. So something like a busy bar, a crowded restaurant, or something along those lines. So testing, 1, 2, 3. And here we have the Soundcore Liberty 4NC in a simulated crowd noise environment. So something like a busy bar, a crowded restaurant, or something along those lines. So testing, 1, 2, 3. And here we have the Soundpeats Mini Pro HS in a simulated crowd noise environment. So something like a busy bar, a crowded restaurant, or something along those lines. So testing, 1, 2, 3. All right, so as I said at the beginning of this review, I bought these EarFun Free Pro 3 with my own money for this review. There was no monetary compensation involved, and EarFun was not afforded any copy approval or early access to this video prior to it being published. I'm telling you this because I believe in transparency with you as a viewer. As always, please be sure to watch multiple reviews when they come out before making that final purchase decision. So as I also mentioned earlier in this video, a portion of this video is sponsored by Spinfit and their all new Omni ear tips. So I've got them, well, let's see if it'll actually focus. There we go. Omni ear tips right here. So these are in their small size. I've got them in all sizes as well. But yeah, that's what's going on there. So we're going to take a quick trip, man. Quick field trip here to right here. Boom. So this is Spinfit's all new website. And I left the link to this and the ear tips in the video description below. But Spinfit has revamped their website with a much cleaner look. It's way easier to navigate, and it's very easy to search for whatever products you are looking for. So right now they have their most popular ear tip models right here. So you can see they've got the Superfines for the Apple AirPods Pro 2. They got Omnis for the XM5, Omni for Beats Studio Pro, XM4s, Westone Mach 30. So they got a bunch of different stuff right there, right up front. But if you want to find something specific, you go into the, what is happening here? What the heck? All right, here we go. So if you want to find something specific, you can go into a brand. If you're looking for a Soundcore, you want to look for Anchor. But if you want one more, you know, anything you're looking for, Apple, whatever it might be, you can go Beats by Dre. So they got all the different brands right here, and it'll tell you which ones fit what, which is kind of nice. So basically, let's see, which one do we want to look up here? Let's go with, well, let's go with OnePlus. How about that? No, not OnePlus. Let's try one more. Yeah, one more. Here we go. All right, so model, ColorBuds Mini, ComfortBuds Pro, Evo. So what do they got for the Evo? Evo, you got CP1025, CP100, and CP240. So that's basically how you can find all of his different products right off top. And if you just want something specifically and quick, you can find Apple, Samsung, Google, Sony, Sennheiser, all right here, right at the drop of a hat. And as well, mentioning the new Omni ear tips, they are available right now on Amazon for $10, and they come in a bunch of different sizes. So I normally use medium myself, but you can get them anywhere from an extra large to a large, medium, medium small, small, and super small is what I call it, SS. So super small. But yeah, so that's going to be these guys right here. And as I showed them earlier, I actually do have a set of these on my own EarFun Free Pro 3s. These are the Spinfit Omni ear tips. So these things are pretty dope. They are featuring Spinfit's patented spinnable 3D axis design. This is what Spinfit has become known for. And that's basically where the ear tip can move around and adjust itself to unique ear angles. So that's where that works out really, really well. Now the tube core itself, so the actual core of the ear tip, the part that actually grabs the earbuds. It is a dual layer design, and it provides a much more secure fit between Omni and your earbuds. And then here, the outer part that actually sits in your ear, that's soft medical grade silicone for reduced risk of allergic reactions. So improved seal, better comfort, and improved sound quality overall. So if you want to find out more about Spinfit's extensive ear tip lineup, or to pick up a set of the Omnis for yourself, check out the links that I put down in the video description. Now, huge thank you to Spinfit once again for partnering with me and sponsoring a portion of this video. It is greatly appreciated. And if you're interested in seeing how I rank most of the popular wireless earbuds on the market in 2023, check out the video that I'll leave for you right up here on the screen. With that said, my name is Jefe, and I'm out. All right, man. So that's it, man. I appreciate everybody hanging with me. I know it's been like a half hour. You guys have been hanging in the chat. It is greatly appreciated. It's not easy recording a video live in one take with no cuts, no edits, no nothing. I'm just running straight through it. And I really do appreciate you guys hanging with me for that portion. So I know I did see some super chats come through, and I'm really sorry if you guys already left, but I have to go through and give them their shout out. So I'm trying to scroll all the way back up here so I can catch some of those that came through, because I know some came through early. I think my guy DZMJ, he dropped one for me earlier. So $5 super chat, huge thank you to you. So let's hit it one time for my guy DZMJ, man.
It's the money, it's the money, it's the money, yeah. It's the money, it's the money, it's the money, yeah.
Yo, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. And for those that don't know, anytime you guys drop a super chat, a donation, or buy any of my merch, including the Basehead Crew 2.0 shirts, all of these proceeds are being donated to the Alameda County Community Food Bank. The local food banks, whether they're the ones that I'm working with or the ones in your area, they all need your help. So we got to do what we can do to help out families in need. We got another one from Necula. What's up, man? Said, here is my ticket for the show, man. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate you, man. One time for my guy, Necula, man.
It's the money, it's the money, it's the money, yeah. It's the money, it's the money, it's the money, yeah.
Thank you so much, man. And we got DZMJ. Welcome to the Hefe fam. Joined up with the squad, man. Joining the Green Gang. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate you so much, man. I'm just scrolling down. Sorry, I'm missing so many messages, man. I'm just scrolling down to make sure I catch up with any of the super chats that came in. Just making sure I got them. I think we got them, though. Yeah, I think we got them. All right, man. So sorry if I missed everybody's all the questions and everything that came through, but I really appreciate everybody coming through. If you didn't get a shout from me, it's just that it's gonna take too long for me to go through a half hour worth of chats. So I just want to address that really quick. But thank you all for coming through, man. I really do appreciate that, man. Let's see here. I'm just trying to see if I could point out any of the specific ones that caught my eye. Somebody was asking what headphones do I have on. These are the Moondrop Para. So check them out. Open back headphones from our friends over at Moondrop. Definitely be checking these out here pretty soon on the channel. Let's see here. What else we got? I thought LaShawn sponsored all the EarFun reviews. Yeah, exactly. A portion of this video is brought to you by LaShawn. Holla at your boy and his love for EarFun earbuds, man. Yeah, we got BJ Perry in the house. What up, bro? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Let's see here. Barry's in the building. What's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Just going through, just trying to scroll down, making sure I'm catching anything. Hey, Tish, good to see you. I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you so much. Wade says they had them on Amazon. Thus, I messaged Hefe last live stream. They only had 4 left. I ordered mine, but they're coming on October 30th. Nice. Yeah, so that's the thing, right? And this is one of the things why, most people are probably not going to drop their videos until whenever the release date is. I'm not in communication with EarFun. So they didn't send over a set. I didn't get an email offering them. I didn't get any kind of communication about when they're supposed to launch and when they're not. I saw them available on Amazon. I ordered a set. I'm assuming that they're available, so this is why I'm dropping this live review. If they're not, I was able to get them. And there's people reviewing them on Amazon in their Amazon reviews. So it's like, yeah, it's very weird, man. Very weird. They might as well just drop them. But yeah. Oh man. But yeah, so that's how we're rolling, man. Setting says finally customizable controls. Bro, I love to see it. I love to see it, man. You love to see that stuff, man. Let's see here. To all the viewers, you guys are so excited. You forgot to hit the like button. Hey, for real though, man, let them know. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Sir, run up on me. Hey, listen, people. Hey, look, if you grew up in rough neighborhoods, people would run up on each other. Like, I didn't do the running up. I got ran up on. So, but yeah, that's how that worked. Oh man. But yeah, so let's see here. All right. 504 here at EarFun, we're working hard to win Holla at your boy over. Bruh. I don't know about that, bro. I don't know. Oh man. All right, so let's see here. Just going through. Yo, Fatal Error, appreciate you coming through, bro. Thank you, man. I'm just trying to get caught up on the chat. Andre says, hey, love from Louisville, hope you're doing well, having a great weekend. I have a question for you. Got my new Beat Studio buds, have to have them serviced, no sound. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, the good thing about getting Beats though is that at the very least you should be able to take them back to the Apple store and have that squared away. That's the nice thing about like Apple and Beats stuff, is that you have a physical location where you can be like, yo, these ain't working. So I was having issues with my what was it, my AirPods Pro 2 case not holding a charge. So I had to take them back and they just swapped them. They just straight across, boom, there you go. I'm like, thanks, fam. So I just kept it moving. Man. Let's see. It says, Voidface says, I don't know. For some reason, EarFun product doesn't appeal to me. I'm sure they're great, but hey, fair enough, man. Fair enough. That stuff's got to appeal to you, man, on a personal level. And if it doesn't, it is what it is. My dude, Derek Crocker in the house. What up, bro? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you coming through. Wow, so far Edifier average in the middle. Yeah, but above average sound quality though. You'd love to see that. Love to see that, man. You gotta have the Soundcore in that side by side sounding like a radio presenter, boss. Hey, that's what's up, man. Yeah, Soundcore's done some good work on their microphones, man. So yeah, they've done some excellent work there. Let's see here. Hey, Eric in the building. What up, man? My guy, the tech preacher, Easy Computer Solutions, DJ Easy. What up, bro? Always good to see you, man. Sean, appreciate you, man. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Space Ace. Let's see here. Don't know anything about that, man. Don't know anything about that. Let's see. All right, so I'm just going down the list here, making sure I'm catching up with everybody. Yo, welcome American Legend to the Headphone App. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you coming through. Got you, man. Appreciate you. Nobody should want for basic food necessities in the richest nation in the history of humanity. Food banks are absolutely vital. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling. If we spent one, just a tiny percentage of what we spend on defense, we could have healthcare. We could have free education. We could have no food scarcity. You know what I mean? So it's really sad. It's really sad. And this is why I'm trying to do my part. I'm trying to do my part, as small as it is. Like, I'm not Mr. Beast. I'm not out here opening food banks. I wish I could. Like, I wish I could be at that level to do that. But even if I'm at a smaller level, I'm going to do what I can. And even if that's only 500 or 1,000 or whatever it is every couple of months, that's 500 or 1,000 that they otherwise would not have had. That's a ton of meals that families wouldn't be getting. So that's what the community, as a community, that's what we're doing together. And it's greatly appreciated, man. Let's see here. Let's go through. They always be crazy, rough neighborhoods. Yeah, exactly. You got to pay attention, man. Will these help me win more in party animals? I don't know, man. I don't know. You might be able to be more aware of what's going on around you, maybe, but I don't know. We have to figure out if you compare them to your PC. That's a whole nother matter. That's a whole nother matter. Oh, man. Let's see. Yep, exactly. Exactly, man. But yeah, it looks like I'm finally caught up, man. I can't believe it. Yo, I am here. All right, right on, man. Just man, I finally caught up with the chat. Good God Almighty! I was a full half hour behind on the chat. That's wild, man. But as usual, for people that aren't familiar, what I usually do with these is I end up chopping. Like when I do a live review, like what I just did, I normally end up chopping them down so that they become, so that the replay value goes up on this. So basically, as soon as somebody sees my thumbnail, my title, they click on it, we're straight into the review. So all the stuff is cut out, and all the stuff afterwards is usually cut out as well. This is why stuff like you'll see them on my channel. It'll look something like this, right? Where if you go to my channel, you go to the live tab, you'll see stuff where it's like this top 5 Soundcore earbuds 2023. It shows at 22 minutes and 48 seconds. That was a 90-minute stream. But here it's 22 minutes and 48 seconds because I edit it after the fact. Same thing here with Soundpeats Engine 4 versus Mini Pro, 14 minutes. Same thing, Soundcore A20i, 19 minutes. Same thing with Status, 26 minutes. So that's usually what I'll do with these. But what I also do is I'll upload the full version on the channel. So if you ever want to watch a full uncut replay of a stream, all you got to do is scroll down on the main page to El Jefe Live. And this is where I normally will post the uncut replays of my older live streams. So that's usually where you'll find those. And it's only in that playlist because they will be unlisted from the channel. Just throwing that in there. But yeah, so that's how I do it for anybody who feels like catching up, or there's some members of my replay squad who like to watch the live streams from beginning to end, like they're at work and they like to have something going in the background. Maybe they find my voice soothing. I don't know. They like the ASMR quality of my voice. I don't know. But that's how we roll. So that's how we do it around here. Let's see. Do you or anybody know if this is a rebranded fill? It is easier and cheaper to get a fill here in South America. Entirely possible, sir. It's entirely possible that it is, but I have not seen a fill version of this. So I know that EarFun and Phil and EarFun and Edifier had some partnership agreements a couple of years ago, because Phil didn't have a good way of bringing their products to the US market, but EarFun already had a logistical pipeline. So they were able to bring in, they were rebranding the Phil T1 Pro to the EarFun Free Pro, as well as the EarFun Free Pro 2. So there's a good chance that these are the Phil T3 Pro, but I don't know. And I haven't seen anything from Phil indicating as such. So I don't know. It could be at some point that you might see a new version of these as a Phil version for South America, but I have not seen that yet. So I just wanted to make that clear. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, exactly. Basically, just a light version of the whole ass channel. You know what time it is, bro. You know what time it is. I wonder if the Air Pro 3 sound better than my Soundpeats Pro 3. I don't know. I don't know. So for me, I don't know if I have the Air Pro 3. I know Soundpeats, they did send over their new Air Pro 4, but I have not opened them yet. I have not tested them yet. So I have to check. As far as the EarFun Air Pro 3, I wanted to include them in this test, but when I dug them out, they were completely dead. The earbuds and the case, completely dead. So there was no time for me to fully recharge the earbuds and the case while I was already doing the testing. So I ended up just going a different direction. But at some point, I'm going to have to get those fully charged up so I can see how they stack up against so like an EarFun Air Pro 3 versus Free Pro 3 to see how they stack up against each other. Which one is the top dog in EarFun's lineup? We have to kind of figure that out. At least for me, man. I'm curious. You know, I'm kind of curious about that. Let's see here. Clear that real quick and take a sip. But yeah, again, man, I just want to say thank you to everybody for hanging with me. I know it's rough when I'm not interacting with the chat and you guys are in the live stream. I know that's rough, but I really do appreciate you guys bearing with me on that stuff. And it means the world to me. It means the world to my channel partners, Spinfit. Once again, we're doing a long-term partnership with each other. So super, super proud. It's a major blessing to work with them. And they let me be me. So, you know, there's a lot of, you guys will see that sometimes, where there's a lot of people who will talk down on YouTubers when they have sponsorships and things of that nature. With Spinfit, they let me be me. That's the beauty of it. Like, we've worked together for a long time. You guys know this. I've partnered with Spinfit for almost 2 years now. And they don't sweat me. Like, that's the coolest thing. They already know, you know, like, that I use their products. I genuinely loved them. I was using their stuff before we ever got partnered, and they just let me be me, man. They just let me be me. So basically we just renewed, you know, and I'm really, really happy about that. So, but that's the key. And this is the thing that, like, I like to let, like, companies know. It's like, you know, just let creators be creators, man. Let us do what we feel is right our way, and it works a lot better for everyone involved. And yeah, this is always a good thing to see, man. So yeah, man. Literally, I don't think Arnold was listening, bro, at all. This dude is just not listening at all. Like, I literally just mentioned those and is not 100% not listening. You're not paying attention, bro. I'm not about to repeat myself because you're not paying attention. Come on, man.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Bruh.
Nah, man, we're not doing that. It's like, so do the EarFun Free Pro 3 have better ANC than Soundcore Liberty 3 Pro? I don't know. I didn't compare them, so I can't say. Let's see here. Appreciate you, Barry. Thank you, man. Thank you, sir. Congrats on the partnership. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Debating on getting the Sony WF-C700N. Are they worth the money? Depends on what you need them for specifically. So it depends on what you need them for specifically. Because if it's just sound quality, no. But if you need, like, some of the best noise cancellation on the market, then yeah, I guess you could argue that they are worthwhile. But it really comes down to what you need them specifically. So got to keep the lights on somehow. Hey, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. That's how we do it. So how are those Spinfit Omnis with IMs? Oh, dude, thank you for the reminder. I actually meant to show that and I totally skipped my mind. Sean, thank you, sir. Bruh, this dude is a mind reader, bro. Keeping me on track, son. Thank you, man. So I actually meant to show this because I've been using them actually with my, so these are a set of Moondrop, these are the Moondrop Jiu, Jiu. So these are Moondrop's USB-C specific IEM. So I like using these because I can use these with my iPhone 15 Pro Max. I can use them with my Asus Zenfone 9, my Pixel Fold, my Pixel 8. Like, it doesn't matter. USB, baby. So I can just plug them straight in. No need for a dongle or any of that nonsense. But I've got the Spinfit Omnis on my Moondrop Jews. So yeah, man. And that's Jiu, not Jew, Jiu. I'm pronouncing it Jew. So yeah. But that's them right there, man. I got the Spinfit Omnis on these guys right here. They fit perfectly, no issues whatsoever. Comfort is excellent. So yeah, very, very good. And mind you, I'm using these over Moondrop's own spring tips. So Moondrop has some nice ear tips as well. They're called the Moondrop spring tips. I like them. The only thing is the Spinfits are a little thicker. So I prefer the thicker material. They seem to give me a little bit better grip. So, and also just one thing that I always kind of forget to mention about Spinfit tips, and some of you guys will know this, they tend to have a bit of inherent stickiness to them. So let me see if I can show it here. Let's see if we can actually see it on camera. So Nah, it's not showing. So they tend to have, just by the process of making these, they tend to have a little bit of stickiness to them, which is what gives them that exceptional grip. So that's one of the things that I really, really like about these, because the on these Moondrop IEMs, if you don't have ear tips that have a little bit of stick to them, sometimes these will tend to want to fall out of my ear. So, but yeah, thanks for mentioning that, man, because I meant to show that and it just skipped my mind. I didn't put it in my notes. So, but I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Let's see. Let's see. See, I was wondering if we could take them to Best Buy for repair. Oh, I don't know. For you talking about the Beats, I don't know. Maybe, I guess. As long as they're authorized to do a repair, I guess you could. I would take mine to Apple if anything, but I don't know if that's, I don't know. You'll have to check with both, man. Says, listen, guys, I've been gone for a minute. Glad to be back. Hope I'm still welcome back. I look forward to keeping coming back, and thank you for having me. Hey, appreciate you coming through, Billy. Thank you, man. Let's see here. Is the EarFun Free Pro 3 better than the Soundcore Liberty 4? Than the regular Liberty 4, I would say no. Better than the Liberty 4 NC, though. Yes. Stop it, LaShawn. Stop it, sir. As I sent the message, you discussed it. My apologies. It's cool, man. It's all good. So as you see, like, this is why I like the fact that you guys can hear me talking, because you can tell I'm just joking with you guys. I have a sarcastic personality. So when I say this guy's not listening, I'm just giving you a hard time, bro. That's all. I'm just busting your balls, as they like to say. Just busting your balls. Oh, man. Let's see. Any chance you will put the EarFun Pro 3 on the channel? Maybe do a live stream when you can. Oh, man.
Bruh.
Come on, sir. Come on, bro. Yo, Rich Music Tech Reviews. Good to see you, bro. I appreciate you, man. No, it's not the Bone Drop Jews. It's the Jiu. Jiu. Come on, man. Y'all are killing me. Just to say y'all are killing me, bro. Let's see here. Maybe they should have called them Moondrop J's just to be on the safe side. Bro, thank you. It's like sometimes they don't think, like, what does it sound like, right? Somebody at some point in marketing should have been like, maybe we shouldn't call them that. Because chew is one thing, because it sounds like chew. Like, that's the other version of these that just comes with a 3.5 millimeter. They're called chew, CHU. And I have a review of them on my channel. That makes sense, because chew sounds like you're going to chew on something, you know, or like tobacco chew. It sounds like that. But you go Jew, and it's just like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So maybe Jew, right? Maybe I should, yeah, you're right. Maybe I should pronounce it. I should pronounce it like Al Jew. The Moondrop is Jew. Oh, man. That's how we do it, man. Yo, Hank, thank you, man. I appreciate you, bro. Let's see. Let's see. What are those headphones that you're using today? These are the Moondrop Para, or Para, P-A-R-A. So Moondrop Para. So that's the ones I'm using today. Let me do this real quick. So I'll show them to you guys real quick. So this is what they are right here. I don't know. You probably can't really tell. Yeah, I have to zoom out a little bit. Let's see. There we go. A little bit better. Good build quality on these guys. Super, super comfortable. Very cushiony ear pads. Sound quality is very, very good on these guys. So I am very much enjoying them so far in my testing. Let's see. EarFun Free Pro 3 versus Soundpeats Engine 4. Well, that's going to be a tough call. The Engine 4 have more balance because the earphones come in with a bit more bass, I would say. But better value for money is EarFun, because the Engine 4, you don't get transparency mode, you don't get active noise cancellation, you don't get any of those advanced features. And just to be very, very honest, Soundpeats app versus EarFun's app, it's not even close. EarFun's app is starting to get to the level of some of the better apps on the market, like the cleanliness and ease of use in the EarFun app. That really surprised me. So huge kudos to EarFun for really, really improving their app experience, much, much better than before. And Soundpeats just isn't quite there yet. Like they need to get there, though. It's gotten better over time. They need to make it better. And one thing, as far as Soundpeats goes, they need to make sure that you don't have to log in. Like, that really bugs me when you have to log into an app. Like, you have to create a login and all that. Just let me skip. Soundcores lets me skip. Earphones lets me skip. That really annoys me. It's like you have to do that with so many different like Bose is another one, and Bang & Olufsen is another one. It's like, come on, bro. Like, I know y'all want my email, but like, come on, seriously? So yeah, that bugs me, man. But they gotta step it up. But overall, between the two, the earphones are a better value. Even if the Soundpeats Engine 4 gives you marginally more balanced audio. Is it worth it? Is that little bit of balanced audio worth losing all of the features that you get with the EarFun? I don't know. Yeah, man. I don't know. Oh, man. So I didn't know these were available, but to buy yet. EarFun said October 30th. I don't know what they said, bro. I'm not in any communication with EarFun. But they were on Amazon, so I copped a set. A bunch of people bought sets off of Amazon. There's a bunch of reviews on Amazon. So it's like they were there. As soon as somebody pinged me and said like, hey, yo, these are on Amazon, I was like, what? So I went and looked, sure enough. So I ordered a set. So if they're available for me to buy, they're available for me to review. So yeah, if EarFun has anything to say about me reviewing them early, then maybe they should have emailed me ahead of time and said, hey, we're going to be launching this product on the 30th. And hey, would you want to check them out? We'll send you a set. Nothing. Radio silence. So it is what it is. You know, it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, you can't really, you can't blame me for reviewing a product that I could buy off of Amazon. It's like anybody could have bought these. Anybody could have dropped a video on them. So yeah. Yo, Wade coming through with a $10 super chat, finishing up my stream with my kiddos, Lane, Chase, and Lena. Thanks for always being UFA, your number one in this game. Wish everyone the best. Thank you, man. Let's hit it one time for my guy, Wade, man.
It's the money, it's the money, it's the money, yeah. It's the money, it's the money, it's the money, yeah.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Do the Jews have a detachable cable, or are you stuck with the one that's on it if it breaks? Yeah, they're not detachable as far as I can tell. So that's the downside, man. That's the downside. But considering the price tag, these are like $25. Yeah, I'm not really sweating it. I mean, $25. Yeah, I'm not really sweating it. Should they have a detachable cable? Yes, they should have a detachable cable, but I'm not really sweating it, like I said. So yeah. Hey, what's up, Picky Audio in the building? What's up, man? It says my Free Pro 3 is yet to arrive, but the sounds of it, they're fire. I think you're gonna like them, bro. I think you're really gonna like them. Yeah, I think you're gonna like them. Yeah, man. Make sure you guys check out Picky Audio as well. We got some great audio YouTubers in the house. A lot of YouTubers in the building, actually. But we've got Picky Audio in here. We got Rich Music Tech Reviews. We got Septium Patterson. We got my guy Holla at Your Boy, who claims to not be a headphone channel, but he's been slowly turning into one. So I don't know what he's talking about. You got Barry MF Johnson right here, who just dropped a seriously dope video on the Pixel 8 Pro that definitely needs to get checked out. But we've had a lot of YouTubers come through, and it's one thing that I really do appreciate about my tech community homies is that they always show up and show out and show a lot of support for me. You got to support the people that support you. That's why I got so much love for them too, man. So it's highly appreciated. Let's see. Soundpeats app's low-key trash. Like I said, they need to work on it. They need to work on it. Hey, take it easy. Says, I'm out, lads. Nice chat. Thanks, Mary M. I appreciate you always coming through. I know you're in a crazy different time zone, but I really appreciate you coming through and hanging with us. Seriously. So I'll catch you next time. Gwendolyn's in the house. Good to see you, Gwen. I appreciate you coming through. I promise you will not have to clutch your pearls in my stream. You'll be good to go. No worries in this stream for you. All right. Best all-arounder for 150 and best sound quality for 150 for me, it's kind of 3 for me at that price point. You got Liberty 4, you've got the OnePlus Buds Pro 2, and you've got the Nothing Ear 2. Those are my top 3 recommendations right now under 150. So, and it's rough, man. That 100 to 200 price point, whoo, it is thick. like McDonald's milkshake, thick, like old school yellow page phone book that the kids don't know nothing about. It's thick. So yeah, this price point is thick. But that's how it is, man. Yo, I got the email, says October 30th as well. They're not showing on Amazon at all. I've been checking daily too. Yeah, they still show currently unavailable. My guess is they probably put like a small stock of them, and then so that people could like order them for, I don't know, maybe for reviews. I don't know. Because a lot of those early reviews are like those Amazon Vine reviews. I'm not one of those people. I don't know how all that works. So, but that's my guess. It's my guess. Yeah. Yo, Sean, is the Moondropper now Dean cables that have USB-C connection, or now doing cables that have USB-C connection, and the free DSP and the CDSP cables? Yeah, I did notice that. I noticed that too. Yeah, which is kind of cool. Like if you want to have some auto DSP put in through a cable, that to me is a trip. It's very niche. Like there's probably not gonna be a lot of people that would want something like that, but it's still cool that they're doing it. For me though, the coolest thing that Moondrop is doing, bro, is this. Hang on, give me a sec. Where is it at? This is the thing that blew me away when I saw it. I was like, yo, I need this, man. Like, I need this thing in my life. Hang on a sec. Where did it go? Hang on. Boom, here we go. If it's here, though. Is it here? Let me see. I want to see if it's actually... Now let's sort by newest. There we go. Bro, this thing right here. Let me bring this up. Let me bring this up on the screen. Bro, Moondrop, dude. They got a freaking CD player. Yo. They got a legit CD player. Like, they literally just dropped this, or it's either about to drop. One or the other. An actual CD player, bro. And it has, like, the built-in USB DAC and the whole thing in it. Bro, what? What? I was just like, sir. The retro vibes, though. Just, what? Yeah, $200 though, so it ain't cheap, but I mean, oh dude, I'm just like bruh. Bruh. See, look, the CD player. It's like, he said, Hefe, you don't need this. Listen, bro. I don't need this, but I need this. Yo, hey, listen, man. I saw that thing. I was just like, So, yeah. Listen, you got to treat yourself sometimes. But here's the other one. So the headphones that I'm wearing, it's these guys right here. These are the Moondrop Para. These are planar headphones. Just throwing that out there. I love the bass. I love the bass response on these. I love the way that they sound. They are not fatiguing in any way. So I've really been enjoying wearing these, but they are not cheap, man. These are $300 headphones. So yeah, man, but these are freaking excellent, man. I'm really enjoying them. But yeah, these are the Moondrop Para right here, man. So that's these guys right here. But yeah, and I actually showed them on the stream last week. I showed the box. This is a huge box. I was trying to show you guys on camera, but yeah. Oh man, how's the bass response on OnePlus Buds Pro 2? Excellent, bro. Ultra boosted. If you haven't seen it, man, I have a whole video on it. Like I have this entire video on my channel for that specific product, man. So videos, go right here, OnePlus Buds Pro 2 if you want to check them out. But yeah, I love them. They're freaking excellent. That's one of my top choices. This is when you see that little crown in the corner of a thumbnail, you know I love those earbuds. So, but yeah, that's you got to check that out, man. But the bass response is excellent. I don't need it, but I want it. You see what I'm saying? Bro, don't say it, bro. Don't say that. Don't say it. I don't need, if they do that, I'm going to be heated because I already invested in and I have a Technics. I have a Technics SL1200, a vintage Mark II. So this is a 1990s turntable that I have right here for my record. So Moondrop better not, because I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be mad if they do that. I'll be mad, bro. Like that'll be legit. They better not come out with an 8-track player. Nah. At worst, it would be a record player. The CD makes sense because CD quality audio, that makes sense. So yeah, but yeah. Hey, Ali, good to see you. I appreciate you coming through. Thank you. I appreciate you. I didn't realize you were here. Fatal was here. That's why I was kind of surprised. And I didn't even post it in chat that I was in the Discord that I was doing my thing. So yeah, I totally forgot. I was so busy prepping for the live review that I totally forgot to share it in other places. So yeah, but yeah, it's like I want that CD player, but I don't need it. See, it's not a need thing. Like I don't think anyone in 2023 needs a $200 CD player, right? I don't think anybody needs that. But do I want it? Abso-freaking-lutely. Like, this thing is a vibe, bro. Like, god damn. Gotta fish out my CD collection, bro. Oh, man. Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah. So, we'll see. You know, this wouldn't surprise me. Moondrop speakers coming soon wouldn't surprise me one bit, considering that Fio just dropped their own speakers, which I was really surprised by, because they've done headphones, they've done a lot of the DACs, they've done a ton of IEMs and earbuds, not to mention the amps and the desktop DACs and stuff. But when they dropped, their desk monitors, I was like, what? So that tripped me out. So that would not surprise me one bit if at some point Moondrop decided to drop a set of speakers or even a cassette player like that. That would trip me out. Like, I'd be like, okay, listen, guys. When are they going to release a cassette Walkman? Yeah, exactly. We never need gimmicks, but we always buy them. Oh, that's the truth. That is the truth right there, dude. Holding out for the 8-track. Stuttering Bob's holding out for the 8-track. Come on, man. Y'all are killing me. Why it looks like something out of the Nothing Factory. Yo, it's got that vibe, right? It's like that minimalism vibe. So I totally agree, bro. If they just threw like some more red accents in there, it would totally feel like it's a Nothing product. Yeah. Let's see here. Not sure if I missed it. Are you reviewing the NeoBuds Pro 2? I have not. Edifier, I didn't get any review samples from them. They haven't even reached out to me. I don't know what the deal is there, because I know they sent out samples because a bunch of people got them, but I got left out. So we have a growing list of companies that are like not talking to me, which I'm just like, all right, cool. I guess it is what it is. But if that's the case, I just got to go out and buy them, and it is what it is. I'm waiting to see if they reached out to me. If they reach out to me this week, if not, then I'll go ahead and order a set of the NeoBuds Pro 2 and see what time it is. Although from some of the reviews that I've seen, some say they're okay. It looks like they haven't upgraded some of the things that need upgrading. So I might just stick with the Edifier TWS1 Pro 2s. I got to do a video on those. That might be the better thing to buy right now than the NeoBuds Pro 2, to be completely honest. So, because there's some things that I'm just like, y'all are on third generation, because we had the NeoBuds Pro and we had the NeoBuds S, and now we have the NeoBuds Pro 2, which should be technically 3. It's the third version of this product. And they still haven't fixed some of the issues from the originals, which is like, come on, man. But then again, Edifier has always been on this thing where they don't really listen to feedback, which I'm just like, come on, man. Y'all got to start listening, bro. So, yeah. Moondrop is truly a unique vibe brand. I completely agree with that. That's the truth. Does the CD player have Bluetooth, or do you have to be plugged in? As far as I know, I don't think it has Bluetooth, to be completely honest. Maybe it does. I don't think so, though. You do have to be plugged in. This is meant for wired listening, as far as I know. Let me double check. I'm just going through the ad here. Okay, imported. Okay, micro SD, USB, a desktop sound card function. Okay, 6 independent. Okay, amplification. Okay, indicate audio grade crystal oscillators. Okay, I do not see anything about Bluetooth at all. So yeah, which is fine by me, because that's how I would rock them. Like, I'd plug these bad boys into that Discman. I would just rock out. Like, let's go. Let's get it. Looking like a straight fool walking down the street with these headphones on and a fat Discman in my hand. Like, yo, is this fool walking with a CD player? Hells yeah, bro. That's how I roll. Walking around in public with $500 worth of audio gear. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is, man. Companies that are not talking to you, or they don't reach to you, it's their loss. Yeah, no, I agree, Necula. I agree. It just is what it is. Like, here's the thing. It might sound odd to say it. I don't take it personally. It is what it is. If they don't talk to me, it is. If anything, it just causes me a little more confusion, because I would assume that they would want They would want me to get my hands on their product. So if I really like it, I could show it to you guys. Like that's what I'm doing here with the earphones. I really like them. So I'm showing them to you guys. And that's how I'm doing it. So yeah, it's weird, man. It's very strange. So I'm assuming there's some sort of language barrier, miscommunication, or the person that I used to have a contact with at Edifier no longer works there, or maybe they moved into a different department and maybe my email got lost in the mix. I don't know, but it happens. Like I said, I don't take it personally. It's just one of those things where I'll wait and see if they reach out to me, but I don't know. Edifier is a big company though, man. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, it makes no sense sometimes. Yeah, what up, Digital Slang? What's up, man? Good to see you, bro. Yeah, it's just weird, man. It is what it is, though. Like I said, man, it's one of those things where one thing I've learned doing this for the past 6 years has been to not take things personally, because sometimes there are things that are just outside of your control. Just like, you never know. Like the people who do the outreach, right? The people who actually talk to influencers and talk to YouTubers and stuff, they might have a set of rules that they have to adhere to where they can't talk to people unless they're getting 50,000 views per video or have 1 million subscribers or whatever. There's going to be a whole line of things. So this is why I don't take it personally, because having spoken to enough people on the business side, on the other side of it, there was one, and I'm going to leave them nameless, where they couldn't talk to me until my channel was over 50,000 subscribers, which is a really stupid rule. And they completely were like, this is really stupid. Like they actually reached out to me before because they already saw that I was on my way to hitting 50K. So they had reached out to me just prior. I think it was like a 49.4 or 49.5 or something like that, so that we could start working things out and that we could be ready to go after I hit 50K. But they saw like what I was already doing, and they were like, we should have been talking to you, a year or two ago. And I've been pushing for it, but because the company sets this mandate that we can't talk to any influencers unless they have this arbitrary number, it really limits who they can speak with. And that happens. Like that's a real thing, man. So you just have to be careful. Like this is why I don't, like I said, I don't take it personally unless somebody makes it personal. That's a whole different matter, then that's a different vibe. But for business stuff, just like, I don't take it personal. I just keep moving, bro. I'm just going to keep doing me. I'm going to drop my videos, do my live streams, put my opinions out there. People rock with me. Cool. People don't rock with me. Also cool. Like it is what it is, man. I'm just going to keep doing my thing, man. That's all I can do, man. That's all I have left. You know what I mean? So that's how I'm going to roll moving forward. When's the Hefe Moondrop collab? That probably will never happen. They're really busy collaborating with my guy Critical. So yeah, that's probably never going to happen. Man, I wish the microphones were better than EarFun Free Pro 3. I'll probably try them out anyway using your affiliate link, of course. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Let's see. Do you know if they're going to release a similar product under the Phil? I don't know. I don't know, man. Does Phil still exist? I mean, I think they do, but it's been a while since I heard anything from them. So, yeah, the reason you never see me without my sunglasses is because the lights give me headaches. So like I wear my sunglasses more than just when I'm on a video or in a live stream. I'm wearing them pretty much all the time. And it's also why I keep like my house, my blinds are usually closed. I have curtains up. It's because it bothers me. So, and then these lights I have, if you look at the reflection of my glasses, there's a massive light right here and there's another light right here. And that on me it can give me a really bad headache. And that's why. So this is the reason why I wear them. I don't wear them for no reason. And even if I did wear them for no reason, it doesn't really matter. Right. But yeah, I've been hearing that for the past 6 years. Like, and I used to get, and people still make fun of me. Like every now and then I'll get somebody who leaves me a comment like, how are you going to ask me to trust you and you're wearing sunglasses? I'm like, bro, if you couldn't trust anyone on earth who wears sunglasses, like, do you have any idea how stupid you sound? Like, I have to look you in your eyes for me to trust your opinions on audio products. Like, bro, listen, man, GTFO, bro. Like, for real. Come on, man. Get out of here with that, man. It's such nonsense. It's such nonsense, man. Hey, Midrange, hey, that's real talk, man, and people take that for granted, and it's a real thing, man. So it is what it is, though, man. But that's going to do it for me, man. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. I appreciate everybody coming through. Make sure if you are interested in checking out you know, the Spinfit ear tips, you check out the links that I left in the video description. Huge thank you to Spinfit and their all new Omni tips for supporting your boy El Jefe. If you want to check them out, like I said, they've got them in 6 different sizes and they fit a ton of true wireless earbuds and a ton of in-ear monitors. Super secure, more comfortable, less chance of allergic reactions, and always with a better seal is improved sound. So you gotta love it. And they've even switched over to 100% recyclable packaging. Love to see what they're doing, man. So make sure you check them out at the links in the video description. Huge thank you to them for sponsoring a portion of today's stream. I appreciate every single one of you coming through, all the channel members, everybody who dropped donations. All of that is going to the Alameda County Community Food Bank, as well as any of the sales of my merch. If you guys decide to pick up the Basehead Crew, the Paloma shirts, any of that stuff, High Res El Jefe, thank you. Just want to say that. Thank you, guys. But with that said, man, I'm out. Catch y'all later. Peace.